Hey, did you know Utah has the #1 economy in the U.S.? It's also ranked #1 in fiscal stability, which basically means our leaders don't make bad money decisions. They're not perfect, but they're far better than most other states and light years better than U.S. government. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, the Utah Real Estate Market with Chris Kemp. I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of stuff about how great I am or any of my experience. You can look that up and find out for yourself. What you really want to know is more about Utah and if it might be a good fit for you or not. And if you already live here and don't like where you live, maybe you're looking to stay in Utah but move someplace you like better. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Utah, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current Utah real estate market. If you would like to know anything else about buying, selling, investing, or relocating to Utah, feel free to contact me. All my information is below. Can't wait to talk. Okay, so what makes Utah a great place to live? Let's talk quickly about some of the things that make Utah great. So we already talked about the economy. #1 is the economy. It's #1 for fiscal stability also in the U.S. It's got lots of great jobs, good governance. We don't live beyond our means. So all this information comes up from the 2023 U.S. News and World Report. So feel free to look it up if you have more questions or if you want to go more in depth there. Utah is also #5 in education. There's lots of good schools around. University of Utah, Utah State University, Brigham Young University, Utah Valley University, and the local schools are also really good as well. You can really get a good education here. You do have to hunt around a little bit. Some neighborhoods and some cities are going to have better schools than others. So you want to go and review some of those school sites to make sure you find the best education possibilities for your kids. Also, we're #7 in healthcare costs. Healthcare in the state is relatively inexpensive speaking. The University of Utah has a great medical school, and also the Huntsman Cancer Institute. Got some really great facilities there. Primary Children's Medical Hospital. So if you have some health needs or medical needs, you can really find affordable health care in the state as well. Also #4 in infrastructure. Our roads are actually in pretty good shape. We have lots of good ways to get in and out, up and around the state. I-15 runs through the middle of the state. It's adequate at rush hour during morning and evening, between 4 and 6 o'clock or so in Salt Lake. It can get busy, and like most cities, if there's a crash or something, you're going to have some issues. The good thing about the infrastructure in the state is it's really well cared for. There aren't a ton of potholes. They try to stay on top of things. Sometimes states with lots of snow and ice and rain and freezing and thawing cycles can have some really bad roads, but Utah does a really pretty good job of staying on top of things. So they are planning new roads and a Mountain View corridor going out to Saratoga Springs and Eagle Mountain, which is a really popular place right now. So they're kind of staying on top of the infrastructure is what I really like. Also super family friendly. I've been here for 35 years, raised my family here. I was born and raised in San Jose, California, and moved 35 years ago when it got kind of busy out there for me, and I really loved it here. What I really like also is the neighbors that my kids play with, and I can let them go out at night and not worry about them if they're playing capture the flag or playing in the street baseball like I used to play, things like that. So it's really fun to let my kids have a childhood like I used to have growing up in California when things were safer. Also, crime is relatively low here. We're #15 according to that U.S. News and World Report. So, it's not #1, but #15 really not that bad. And I think it's #15 because we're getting drugged down by some of the neighborhoods in Salt Lake. There's a few of them there that you really got to be careful in, but by and large, the majority of the cities around the state are extremely safe. Most of the crime that we have here is going to be theft and property crimes, things like that. It's not going to be murders, although we do have some. We don't have any in comparison to big major cities like LA, Chicago, Dallas, Phoenix, places like that. So just be careful if you're in downtown Salt Lake City at night. Also, probably what Utah might be best known for is obviously the Mormons, right? But the Mormons, they're not that big of an issue. They're friendly, and don't worry, they're not going to try and drag you into their religion or anything. If you're not interested in what they have to say, or don't want to come to one of their events, they're for sure going to invite you to. Just say, no thank you, we have our own church, or we have our own religion, and we're not interested. But they'll be really friendly. You'll find them enjoyable and friendly for the most part. Every place has their exceptions, right? But they'll be friendly. Also, what Utah is most known for, besides religion and Mormons, is probably going to be the national parks. Utah has 5 national parks, only second behind California and Alaska. So some of the most amazing landscapes and places to visit that you could possibly think of. I absolutely love going to the canyons and fly fishing and hiking and going to the lakes and boating and jet skiing and doing all the fun things that Utah has to offer that way. So it's really a great place if you like the outdoors. Utah's a great place, like I said. So welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here. This channel is going to be all about the information in Utah. I want to bring you as much information as I possibly can to make sure you make an informed decision on where to live and play and who to associate with and all of those types of things. I want to make it about you and not about me. So if you have any questions or have any suggestions on what you would like to see this channel cover, please do me a favor. Leave a comment down below. I'd be happy to go find out the information that you're looking for or make a video specifically for what you request, and I'll make sure I do that. If you're getting any information out of these videos or find these videos helpful, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button down below. It helps me get this information out to as many people as possible. I'm glad you're here. If you've stayed till the end, I appreciate it. Until the next video, have a great day.